All right, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting on the design phase of our project, okay? So I know you guys had played around with Tinkercad and some of you guys did really awesome with it, and Tinkercad is still an option for you if you want to use that to design your car. It's just going to, I think it's going to take a little bit longer than the old school way, which is what we're going to start with today. So I want you to imagine that we're holding a meeting right now of engineers at a major engineering firm, right? And I'm the boss, and I'm giving you guys a challenge, okay? I'm saying to you that I have this block of wood here, and this engine, which is just a CO2 cartridge, and I want you to make this block of wood go 115 miles per hour, okay? So this is your challenge. Now, if you were actually sitting in that meeting as an engineer, if you're a good engineer, you're going to bring with you probably your trusty little yellow notepad, and you're going to take little notes as I'm talking. I'm going to say things like, the car can be no shorter than 8 inches, and it can be no longer than 12 inches, okay? It has to have a space to put the engine, all right? I'm going to tell you things like where the axles are located on the car. The car has to be as wide as this block is. Okay, I'm going to give you those things. And so if you were an engineer, you're going to be writing down all these little specifications on your little yellow notebook. But at the same time, if you're a good engineer, you're probably already processing in your mind some ideas, right? As I'm talking, you're saying, okay, if I got to get this thing to go fast, I'm going to have to make it sleek. I'm going to have to make it, light. I'm going to have to try to overcome all those forces that we talked about, gravity, drag, friction, all those things. So whatever is going on in your mind, you might want to doodle it out, right? You start doodling your ideas. And that's what we're going to start with today. We're going to start with a conceptual drawing, okay? So what that is the piece of paper that you have in front of you. I just want you to doodle out what you think your car might look like. So just some rough ideas, maybe more than one, maybe more than two, just whatever ideas you come up with. So an example would be what I did here. This is my conceptual drawing, right? It's not neat, it's not pretty. I'm not a very good artist. I just started thinking, okay, I need this car to I want my car to sit low in the front. I gotta leave a place for the cartridge, okay? I know that's one of the specifications. I want to take out some weight. So as I'm looking at it from the top, I'm going to take some of the material out of it, okay? So for me, this was my conceptual drawing. It does not have to be pretty. You do not have to be a good artist to do a conceptual drawing. I just want you to write down, to draw out some ideas here. So that's going to be our first step. And the students at home, I want you to pause the video and work on some conceptual drawings. And once you have a couple of designs, then start the video back up and we'll go to the next step.